Stampers. Today I'm going to make this little container with you. I had seen one that Shelley Gardner made on the Alaska cruise with us, and this is my version of it, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to be using an empty Brad's container or a Trinkets or Buttons container from Stampin' Up. And what I did is usually with the lid, there's a sticker that holds it shut, but I just peeled that off so it's removed on the edge of the lid. And then the rest of it's going to be covered up, so you won't even see that part. So let's go ahead and make a Wisteria Wonder little trinket box. But this one, I used the cherry cobbler, crumb cake, early espresso, and I believe this designer paper is the newsprint. And then I used the Victoria crochet ribbon for the edge. So let's go ahead and get started. First we're going to use the 2.5-inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch out the Wisteria Wonder. I'm going to punch out 2 of those. And then the Wisteria Wonder designer paper, I'm going to punch out the 1 3/8 circle punch. And then for my 2-step bird punch, I'm going to use the crumb cake, and I'm going to punch out the branch. And then the Wisteria Wonder, I'm going to use that for the little wing on the bird. And then the Concord Crush, I'm going to use that with the bird, body of the bird. And then for the inside of my container, I'm going to use the 2 3/8 scallop circle punch. So I'm going to punch that out. Okay, so then I'm going to grab a piece of Very Vanilla, and I'm going to use the stamp set called Your Gem. And I'm going to use the stamp says Key to My Heart. And I'm going to stamp that with the Concord Crush. And then we're going to use the 1 3/8 by 7/8 oval punch. Punch that out. Okay, so now you're going to need some sticky strip. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to wrap the sticky strip around the base of the container first. And then peel that backing off. And then I'm going to take the Victoria crochet trim, and I'm just going to layer this right on top of that sticky strip, making a border right around that clear container. And this was about 9.5 inches long of the ribbon. I'm just going to still trim that off a little bit. So there's the edge of the box. Okay, so then I'm going to take the 2.5-inch circle punch, and I'm going to wrap the sticky strip around the edges of that. It doesn't have to be perfect. The ribbon's going to be attaching to this part. Okay. So then peel that off. Then take the crocheted Victoria trim, and we're just going to wrap this around the edge. And I'm just going to gather it as I move around the 2.5-inch circle punch. Okay, trim that off. Okay, so it should look like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and pop this up on dimensionals, and I'm just going to kind of secure the ribbon a little bit more on the back side with the dimensionals. Okay, and then just peel those off. Okay, and then we're going to stick this onto the front of the lid of your container. like that. So cute already. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so then the inside of your box is where the scallop circle is going to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some adhesive on the back of that and just set that inside of the container. And then on the back side of your 2.5 inch circle punch, you're going to put some more sticky strip. Peel that off. Then you're going to put this on the back side, just like that. Okay, so then for the lid, I'm going to go ahead and punch out another 2.5 inch circle punch with the Wisteria Wonder designer paper. And I'm going to put some adhesive on that. I'm just going to set that right inside of the lid so everything's covered up. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Okay, so now for the front, I'm going to go ahead and pop up the greeting with the dimensional. Put that right at the bottom. Then take the 1 3/8 circle punch with the Wisteria Wonder designer paper. Just going to position that right over there. And build up our bird. So I'm going to put the branch on. Okay, then I'm going to take the bird and I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of that. Position them right there. And then the wing gets a dimensional. And then the final step, we're going to add some basic pearls. Just take my paper piercer here. So cute! Okay, so there's your little trinket box with the little brad container. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. And then here's your cherry cobbler one that I made earlier. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye!